Hi everyone, I'm making this video because I wanted to make this incident viral as much as possible. I wanted to make this nationwide because this is one of the cruel activity that I have been seen in the recent times. If I ask you to name one cruel man, who would you say? Hitler? Idi Amin? Idi Amin has raped few women and he used to eat human flesh. Yes, of course, in a way I would say he was more manly compared to this third-rated cheap bastards. I'm not supporting Idi Amin. He was one of the evil spirit in Africa. But what these guys have done, this bastards, what they have done is more cheap and third-rated thing comparing to any other activities that has been happening in the world. I'm gonna play the actual video of the girl who went through this. To be honest, I don't want to publish this, or I don't want this to be an internet itself, because let me tell you this would be the voice the girl don't want to hear it again. When I heard it, I myself did not hear it completely. When I heard it for the first time, my heart fell apart. Trust me, my heart fell apart. I'm playing this video to you because this should get viral. This should get viral, and those girls should get justice. The woman, this girl has been taken to a guest house. She went to trusting a guy, a man friend. She went to a guest house, and it's not the guy. After she goes there, she's surprised to see there are 4 other men who's waiting to take advantage of her, who wanted to physically enjoy her. You know, her voice says it all. Her voice is like, 100% there are chances this woman could lose trust on the human race itself. Her voice, she says to the guy, dude who took there, right? She says to the dude, I trusted you and I came along with you. And what are you doing to me, man? Forget about him. There is the other guy, his friend, who's literally beating her in the belt because she wanted to undress. What, she would be 18, she would be 20, she's crying and she's saying this in Tamil, Anna valikidina. The bastard took his belt and kept on beating her. Just imagine the situation of a woman where she is pushed, to what age that she is being pushed. She's saying she cannot take the pain anymore. I'm not trying to be an emotional or just not trying to be a hero here. My heart broke when I heard it for the first time. She's telling, Anna, she told it in Tamil, Anna, adikadinga, I will undress myself. That is such a cruel activity, my friends. She called you Anna, man. Who would do that? She called you Anna, and you still wanted to jump on her, right? That's what they say, right? When lust takes you over, you become blind. I want to talk about 3 things here. The first thing is, there are a few comments regarding this incident stating that there is an equal responsibility for girls who went to the guest house. Let me tell you something. There are 200 women has been raped in this incident, and there are 1,000 videos of the women. So just take it. The few people in social media say that women also has an equal responsibility because they shouldn't have stepped out of their house trusting these guys. In my point of view, no, that is not what it is. Trust me, who don't want to be in a relationship? Who don't want to be in a relationship? Tell me. Everybody set our own expectation towards a partner. When we see an opposite gender is up to our expectation, we are always open for a relationship, right? We're always open for a relationship. Yes, this girls trusted you bastards. That is the only reason they took that step to come out with you alone, right? If you were cheated on these girls, they would have been fine, they would have got over it over a period of time. But it is not cheating what you have done. It is something else. It is third-rated cheap activity, I would say, that you have done. And other things, the most important thing that for this incident to go on for 7 years is because something called victim shaming. Yes, that is something called victim shaming. That is nothing but, in our society, more than the criminal, the victim is put to a shame, especially if it is a girl. Our society starts seeing the woman in a wrong way, or maybe the fear that the woman has. What kind of a man would marry me if he gets to know this? This kind of fear, they hide things from their parents. Girls, I tell you something, this is a land where Pollachi Rape and other brave ladies were born. If you don't know about the Pollachi Rape, please read about her. She was molested, she was physically harassed at the age of 11. She has gone through, trust me, she has gone through the most cruel activities, most cruel things in her life. At the age of 11 or 12, there were like 20 months who took advantage of her, who physically abused her for 2 to 3 months. I would say they just took turns on her. I'm so sorry to say that. What not? Tell me what they did not do to her. She almost, her mental stability, she lost her mental stability almost. She was molested to that extent. And what she did is, she waited for 7 to 8 years to take revenge on her. She took revenge on every single guy who physically abused her. And at last, over a period of time, when she was 37 or 40, when the government asked her to surrender, the entire city, the place where she lived, right, they called her as a hero. She was a Robin Hood. She was a Robin Hood for that city that she lived. You are from a land where a woman like Pollachi Rape lived. So be courageous. When you go through something like this, please inform your parents first, right? They will always accept you. If the first girl who has gone through this thing in this Pollachi incident, if she has openly told her parents and she had come out of this, I'm damn sure the other 199 girls who wouldn't have gone through this. There's no problem. And one last thing that I wanted to address is these celebrities. What is happening with Tamil Nadu, man? I'm not offending you guys. These celebrities, whoever it is, Vijay, Ajay, or whoever it is, they have to come out, right? They cannot say, I'm an actor, I'm just going to make my money and stay at home. This is not my job. There are other people to do this job. This is not my job. I'm from a corporate background. Do you think my job is to be loyal to my company? No. My honesty is, my job is to be loyal to the source, loyal to the person who's giving business to my company, right? So if you think your clients or your producers are the ones who's giving you salary, no, it's we people. This 200 girls, maybe at least in this 200 girls, 10 girls would have watched your movies, they would have spent money on the tickets. You should have a basic social responsibility to come out and stand for us. The reason I'm asking you to come out is not because you're so genius and brainy, not because of that. I'm so sorry if fans are getting offended. I don't care. I care more for the justice for those girls here. It is only because God has gifted you with fame. If you come out, there will be 100 people who's ready to stand behind you, and the media gets attracted when you people come out. That is all the reason. And to the people of Tamil Nadu, I request, do not give up on this issue. Please come out of your house, pull everybody and stand for this issue and protest it and bring justice to those girls. I would feel, I'm right now feeling it was so better when British had ruled our country instead of these politicians. How could someone do this to our society, man? Where is our society going? So please come out and protest. Today it is happening in your state, tomorrow it may happen in my state. So let's stop this here. I can come and protest. Practically speaking, it's not happening here. It's not happening here. Practically, it's not possible. This is my little contribution. I will make this viral as much as possible, and I'm always ready to do anything on this incident. Thank you so much. If I've offended anyone in this, please do forgive me. I am not hearing anybody's voice. My mind is so much disturbed, and I'm gone sleepless hearing the crying of that girl. Thank you so much.